Hello, my name is Diakri, and I'm here to help you level up to the next level. All right. So basically, I help leaders unlock their next level. It doesn't matter if you are wanting some sort of AI training, or you want to grow your business, or you just want me to come in and help at your event and do some public speaking and workshops. Totally down for that. All right. If you need help with that, get in touch with me. The link is in the description, and book a meeting with me, and let's go from there. Today, we're gonna talk about how you and I can scale our businesses, saving ourselves over 400 hours of manual tasks that can be automated with AI. So you might be wondering, how exactly are we going to do that? Well, I will show you a concrete example of how we're going to do that. All right. So this is my website. This is something I put together for people who are looking to get in touch with me. And if you're looking to get in touch with me, you can have, there's a phone number you can call here, or you can book a call. And again, as I said, I'm here to help leaders unlock their next level. All right. This is a little bit about me and what I do, and who have helped. These are my services I've done. And I'm all about growth and strategies, and implementing strategies that actually work. Right. Obviously, don't forget to give back. And I also have my YouTube channel. Please subscribe. Yeah. If you can, or just give me a thumbs up if you see one of these videos. All right. I also have a podcast. All these videos are transcribed into podcasts, and then you can actually watch those over there. And I also have some amazing testimonials from different people. And if you are looking to get into the AI community, I have a challenge for you, a 5-day challenge for you that will help you transform your business. So go on that website and join the challenge, which will help you become an expert in actual AI and implementing AI, and become very knowledgeable in what you're doing. In that, you, after the challenge, you'll be able to create products and services much faster, saving you time and money as well. I've also written a book that's on Amazon. Grab that on Amazon. And again, if you want to schedule a time, either call me or go on the calendar, and we can go from there. But today, we're going to take this business, SP Painters, and we are going to basically automate it. That's right. We are going to fully automate it. I've written down an SOP that a lot of people will pay money for, and I'm giving it away for free. Now, if you stay till the end, I will show you how to get this playbook, right? So this playbook will show you exactly how to automate your business. It's probably going to be not the same, but almost similar strategies on how you can automate your business. This is a painting business that helps people in the B2B and B2C space. Again, painting businesses are a dime a dozen, but guess what? If you automate your business, you are more likely to win than anything else. Because guess what? Everybody else is dropping the ball. Everybody else is not following up. Everybody else is not doing what they're supposed to do, right? You can see here, we have on this painting business, we are transforming indoor, and we are making sure that, hey, these services are actually really cool. Professional services space. Again, so many services here. Really cool website. Really love it. I like how this came together. And again, you have to differentiate yourself from the competition. So make sure, if you have a business, differentiate yourself from other people, right? Make sure you have testimonials on there. Make sure you have packages if you have packages. Make sure that when somebody comes on there, they know exactly what to do. There's an FAQ page. They know exactly how you're going to serve them and how you're going to help them. All right. So let's get into this. This is the SOP document. Obviously, this is really, really hard to read, so I'm not going to go through this full document, but I will share this document with you. However, I will go through this presentation and step by step, I will show you exactly how we're going to automate this SP Painter's business. All right. So the first thing we do is what's the roles and responsibilities, right? What are we automating? Are we overseeing the process, assigning team roles, right? Or are you doing admin office staff executive tasks, right? Like daily tasks. What are you doing exactly? So we have to come in and assess the roles and responsibility of everybody in the team. Like what exactly are we doing, right? So we are going to tackle these three things. We are going to oversee the processes, we're going to execute on daily tasks, and we're also going to follow up on leads. Right? That means estimating and getting quotes and so on and so forth. And this is how we're going to do it. These are the tools that we can use or we will use, but you don't have to use these tools. As long as you pick something and that something works for you, not a problem. Right? Not a problem. For myself, I will be using Go High Level to automate this. And if you know about Go High Level, you can actually go grab a free 14-day trial, gohighlevel.com, and then start from there. They have all these tools, all of them, in one single place. All of them in one single place. So you don't have to pay for all these TDO, chat-based, ManyChat, Jotform, Typeform, right? Go High Level will actually have all these things in one platform. Now, you might be like, okay, what about scheduling? What about invoices? What about reviews requests? All this will be in that one Go High Level platform. So don't worry about that. Again, if you stay till the end, I'll give you the document and you can go ahead and start implementing this at your own pace. Okay? So first thing we do is, what are we going to do first? Is we're going to install a chatbot. Right? So you might be like, okay, how do I actually install a chatbot? Whoa. Okay, this video might be a bit longer. I have to admit right away here. So I'm going to go into my Go High Level account here, and I'm going to show you exactly how we automate and install chatbots. So all you do is you go here in the settings, and it's under Conversation AI. And under Conversation AI, all you do, check this out. It's super easy. Is you create a bot, right? And the bot is going to be, okay, are we creating a bot for general QA, or are we creating a bot for appointment booking, or are we creating a bot just from scratch, right? In this situation, we're going to create a general question and answer, because I know when people land on this website, they basically want to know, hey, can you come do my painting on my house? When can you come? What services do you provide? Are you able to do this? Are you able to do that, right? So for now, we're going to go in here and we're going to generate a general question and answer. And all you have to do is go click on next. And then once you click on next, and then here you can give your bot a name. So we're going to call this bot, let's call this bot Bob, right? And the bot is basically the primary bot, and we're going to turn on the, so here it's asking you, choose the best operating mode. Do you want it to be suggestive, or do you want to be autopilot? Right? So if it's autopilot, the bot replies automatically based on trained data. But if it's suggestive, it's going to be like, hey, I'm going to come up with some answers. I don't really care. I'm going to come up with some answers. Right? And where do you want this bot? right? Do you want the bot to come in when people text this number? Look, there's a number here already, right? Do you want the bot to come in after people text this number? Or do you want it to be a chat widget? Or do you want it to be on Instagram or Facebook or live chat? Or do you want it to be on WhatsApp? So I'm gonna click live chat, SMS, and chat widget, right? So that's how easy it is. Look at that. That's how easy it is to set up an SMS bot. And then we're gonna give this bot, again, the business name is SP Painters, right? That's the business name. Autopilot mode. Here we go. How many times, it's like, wait, here it's asking wait time before sending a response. We can say, oh, this is a lazy bot, let it wait for 5 seconds, right? 5 seconds. We don't want it to be instant, right? You want it to be a bit natural, right? Maximum messages a bot can send in a conversation, we'll leave that to 10. Send bot to sleep when I send a message manually. Yes. So if I come in and I start the conversation, the bot needs to stop, right? So on and so forth. So here's the current plan. That's the current plan that we have. It's gonna cost you however that much is, 24 cents, not even 24 cents, 0.24 per response. Great, not a problem. Next thing we need to do now is we need to go to the bot training. Okay, so we're gonna save that, go to the bot training, and this is where you put in all the knowledge that you want the bot to have. All right, so here you can see create knowledge base. So we're gonna call this SP Painters. Save and continue, and then it's gonna come up with a whole new way of uploading description, URL information, FAQ page. We can upload files if we want to. This is coming soon. But look at that. How cool is that? So for me right now, I'm just going to basically get the website sppainters.com, and I'm just gonna grab that, put that in there, and then I'm gonna click on get data. Boom. It's gonna grab all that data. How cool is that? It's gonna grab all that data, and it's going to actually train the bot on what's actually on the website, right? I don't really have any FAQs right now, but if I want to, I can add those. So that's the first thing you need to do, right? That's the first thing you need to do. So let's go back here. And then the bot goals is basically, hey, we want this person to book an appointment with us. That's all we want to do. So we can actually add the appointment booking bot in here as well, right? And then it's asking you a few questions. Hey, what calendar do you want? All that good jazz. I'm not gonna go into that too much deeper right now, but that's exactly what I wanted to do, is book an appointment. Every time somebody comes on the website, boom, hey, I see you're inquiring about painting your house. All right, when works for you? When can we come? Tomorrow? The day after? Right? Okay, let's make that happen. Right? Or I can be like, okay, transfer the conversation to another bot which has another specific conditions. I mean, it's all up to you. That's the first thing we're going to do, right? That's the first thing we're going to set up. And again, I'm going through the SOP. If you want the SOP, please book a meeting with me and I will give it to you for free. No, what do they say? No hidden takebacks. No hidden takebacks, okay? It's gonna be free. Reach out to me. I will give you the SOP that you can actually implement in your own business on your own using Go High Level. And if you do need extra help, I'll be here to help you. But again, I'll be here no matter what to give you this. All right. So the first thing is we've installed chatbot. Next thing, we have installed FAQ page, and we got all that information into the chatbot. And then we're gonna test and connect it. That's something I can do later on. You don't want to watch me do that right now. And then next thing we're going to do is we are going to automate building a quote, right? So somebody comes in on the website and says like, hey, I have a 1,200 square feet house and I need a quote right away, right? I know some people are going to be like, well, if you're a painter, you actually have to go see what the condition is of the house. You don't want to give a quote right away. But here's the thing though, when somebody's asking for something, they know exactly what they want. So you can actually do that in Go High Level as well. I will show you exactly how to do that. So what you do is you come in under payments, you come in here and you can actually create, look at this, you can actually create invoices and estimates. So you can come in and actually click on estimates, and you can actually click on new estimate and put all that good jazz in there, right? So that's how easy it is to automate this process. And then here's the other cool part. Here's the other cool part. You can actually come in, start from scratch here, and I'm gonna say every time somebody gets tagged, and let's say the bot did a really good job and they said, hey, I'm gonna tag this person as send estimate. All right, what we can do in here is we can then say send estimate, fully automated, guys, fully automated. So the bot came in, asked a bunch of questions, and now we're getting the estimation automatically sent to that person because we have already created the person in our CRM platform, which is Go High Level, right? So I can say, hey, let me put this in test mode. Let's see here. Let's go. I'm gonna click myself. I'm gonna click on, okay, I don't have an estimation template, but you can see here, it can actually create a draft of the template of the estimation. So then in that email, I can then be like, hey, Mr. So-and-so, you came on my website, you were asking for a 1,200 square feet repaint. This is how much it might cost, but for me to verify this estimate, I need to come there and verify that this estimate is going to be correct. It may or may not be correct. It may be $500 off, give or take, but I would really love to come see you and give you this estimate at the same time, right? So it's all automated. How cool is that? How cool is that, right? So you can create the template, you connect the system, and then you just verify the process, right? So cool. So if you really wanted me to show you how to create a template here, you come in, again, you come in under invoices, whatever, you come in, you create a new reoccurring invoice or new invoice, doesn't matter how you want to do that. There's some contract templates in here, right? You can create some contract templates. So if I come in here, I can create a contract template for SP painting, right? All I have to do is just put in what's needed, right? It's easy drag and drop. Look at that, easy drag and drop. I can even put in a logo in here if I want to. Bada bing, bada boom. Product listing, right? All this can be automated because I can then say, hey, the product is this is the calculation. All this is on the template, right? How cool is that? So I'm gonna call this SP Painters template, right? So I'm gonna save that. Let's see, maybe I can even publish it if I want to. Look at that, I can even publish it if I want to. And if this is what it's gonna look like, I grab the link, I put in my name, my name and number and everything, and submit. And then look at that, watch, right? And then it will start populating. Obviously I don't have anything in here, but it will start populating what I owe and what I have to finish in the signatures. I can even put in a signature here. Hold on, let's put a signature down here. This is so cool. Look at that. I can put in initials. Where'd it go? Where did my initials go? But you get the gist of it, right? Unpublished, because I think it's because I published this. That's why I can't edit it. Okay, there we go. So initials, bada bing, bada boom. At the bottom there, hey, I really want you to initial. Make sure you saw this. What else can I put in here? We can put in the date. We can put in the signature. Boom. After you put your initials, I want you to put your signature. This is so cool. This is really, really cool. All right. Tell me your business is not going to be automated. Tell me that your business is not going to be automated, right? The next thing we need to do is set up an online scheduling. Oh yeah, this is super easy. Inside Go High Level, I'm gonna leave this for a second here. Inside Go High Level, I can actually come in here and I can actually create a calendar, right? I can actually create a calendar of what I want it to look like, what the salespeople are doing, what this and that is doing. Like, it's really cool. Like, look at this. It can be a personal booking point. It can be a round robin. It can be a collective booking. It can be a classroom booking, event, service. It's probably going to be a service calendar, right? I come in here. I put in all my services. I put in all my staff members. Bam. I have a calendar that the chatbot will then use to book all those services. All right. Very simple, very straightforward. Again, this is something that you can set up, or if you need extra help, I can come and set it up for you and we can work on this together, right? Automate onboarding status. What happens when, okay, the client has signed the contract, now it's time to onboard, right? This is probably the best part about using Go High Level, is that you will then be able to send automated messages, whether it be text messages or emails, welcoming them, what to expect, the guide on what's gonna happen, and paint care, right? Paint care tips. You can use AI to write all these messages. All right, project status updates as well. So in here, I can put tags. Hold on, I'll show you what to do here. So you come in here, you come in and you create a recipe here, and you say if a tag is added, right? Let's say we just finished the job, job finished. Add a tag, save it, and once the tag is added as finished on that contact, this person will get an SMS that says, hi, whoever your name is, first name, right? We are putting the finishing touches on the paint job, right? Please let me know when will be a good time to do a walkthrough. Right? Look at that. Look at that. Boom. Automatically, that person is gonna get that text message. You don't even have to do anything else. All you have to do was go in, tag the contact, boom, they get an email, and then guess what? We can then even send a final invoice once everything is good to go. We can then be like, hey, this person, right? This person will get the invoice live, right? Final invoice. This is final invoice. How cool is that? How cool is that? So we can put together pipelines to say, hey, this person is a lead. This person contacted us and they asked for information. And after they asked for information, we did send the quote at the estimate. And then after we sent the estimate, here are 5 follow-up messages that we need to follow up with them so that they can agree on that. And once they agree, we can then say, hey, hold up, let's send the first invoice for a deposit. And then after the job is halfway through, we can be like, hey, job is halfway through, please come take a look or whatever. We'll be available tomorrow. Let's do a walkthrough together. Boom, everything automate it. That's exactly what I'm going to put together for this business. And the reason why I'm showing you this is because most businesses do not have, again, most businesses do not have all this set up in place, right? How much money, how much time are you wasting, right? Instead of having somebody drop the ball, you can automate this whole process. Okay? So we have choosing the invoicing tool. We just did the invoicing and the payments. Everything is inside Go High Level. You can connect Stripe, and then, right, when the system sends the voice, when the job marked as complete, right? Again, when you tag somebody as complete, boom, invoice is sent. Automate payment reminders, 7, 14, 30 days if it's unpaid, right? And then again, test by completing a mock job. Obviously, always make sure you test this. Here's the other thing that people don't usually do. They forget to ask for a review. Now, why would you ask for a review every single time after you finish a job? It's because you need to show that, hey, I have social proof, right? Social proof is the thing that a lot of people require and want to see, right? So for now, if you want to automate that, you can actually do that inside Go High Level as well. Boom, look at that. You can come in here under reputation. There's what we call a request. Look, send review request. Choose a contact name. I can choose myself here. And once I choose myself, boom, I can, is it an email? Is it an SMS? How do we want to do this, right? So we can then be like, okay, send an email, send a review, boom. But then again, you can actually automate this as well. Let's see if we can automate this. Let's see. So you go under work automations, start from scratch. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's see. Review. Send review request. Boom. Every time somebody pays, send a review request. Right? Send a review request. It can be SMS. It can be whatever you want. Right? Save that action. Oh, I love it. So it could be the tag that says, hey, this person paid invoice, right? As soon as that marked paid invoice, boom, send that person a review request, right? I love this thing. I love it so much. This is crazy. Okay, so you ask for referrals, optimize the communication through SMS and email, track the results, and then always request reviews, right? Again, after this, it's a matter of maintenance and support, right? How do you maintain this, right? How do you actually improve on this? Well, you improve on it on testing it and making sure that everything is working seamlessly. By the end of this week, I will come back and I will show you exactly what I put together for SP painters. And that's going to be basically the whole automation for this painting business. And it's going to make sure that we've cut down on 400 hours of manual labor that, again, maybe we will have to hire somebody to make sure that it's working. But once it's set up, you won't be spending more than 2 hours making sure that everything is working properly, right? So again, if you need help setting up your business, contact me, reach out to me on Instagram, Facebook, anywhere you can reach out, or book a meeting with me on my website. And I hope this was helpful. If you want the SOP, I will give it to you for free. Just book a meeting with me and I'll give it to you. No questions asked. All right.